the meaning behind the 16th name of Marduk, a name derived from the Babylonian Enuma Elish, written in Sumerian Akkadian. The paragraph relating to Marduk AGAKU is as follows. 2.2 Fourthly, let the people magnify as Agaku, the Lord of the Holy Charm, who revives the dead, who removed the voke imposed on the gods, his enemies, and who, to redeem them, created mankind, the merciful, in whose power it lies to grant life. May his words endure, not to be forgotten, in the mouth of the black-headed, whom his hands have created. Fifthly, is to coup. To is exorcism, but also invoking. This would be the voke imposed on the gods. The gods in question would be the Agagi, synonymous with Anunnaki, and Malak, the angel of the Lord. Drifting over the word voke without understanding it would be a mistake. Though the word appears to be negative, the word is related to invoke, from Latin invocare, meaning ring ring, to call, name, style, pray for, and to call in. The name Zu, is also found in Norse, so this should come as no surprise. Voke, from Old Norse, voku, an oblique singular of vaka, wake, meaning waking, wake, vigil. Remember, it leaves poison in its wake. Waking, wake, vigil. From Middle English, vigil, a devotional watching. One could say a sham, meaning devoted to God's destruction. Think of Marduk and Tiamat. From Old French, vigile, vigil. From Latin, vigilia. From vigil, awake. From Proto-Indo-European, deveg, to be strong, lively, awake. And wake, meaning to awake, is from the very same root, both of which also mean emerge, or cause to emerge from sleep, to stop sleeping, related to vigor, and more distantly, compare vis and vital. This would be the vital breath. This would be the breath of death, the breath of life for the dead gods. All from a similar root, meaning lively, power, life, for use of live, alive, in the sense of watching. Awake is a social gathering associated with death, merodak, held before or after a funeral. Traditionally, awake involves a family and friends keeping watch over the body of a dead person, usually in the home of the deceased. But this has nothing to do with people, does it? It is related to waking something up, something that feeds on pain, tears, and complaints. I hope you get my point here. We may be unknowingly partaking in this invoking practice via trickery. The voke is related to invoking something. What would that be? Of course, the answer is found within Marduk AGAKU. Ag, Aga, and Aka, aka meaning fleece, cognate with am, meaning to be, cognate with meet, to measure out, to measure, to check, cognate with aka, ak, ag, a5, to do, act, to place, to make into something. There is no Aku in Sumerian Akkadian, therefore it must be Aku. A. Water, watercourse, canal, seminal fluid, offspring, father, tears, flood. Where, in, when, denotes movement towards or in favor of a person or something. For example, the moon god Sin, Lord Aku. Ku, Kua, meaning fish. Ku, Gu 7. Cuckoo, 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 meaning ancestors. To lie down, also meaning to make prostrate. Ku, to base, found, to lie down. The 50 names of Marduk are creating a foundation for something. The Sumerian reading of the well-known Babylonian name, written with the characters for servant, Shemwadu or Ardu, and the group standing for the moon god, Sin, written Enzu, Zuen, Lord Zu, otherwise known as Aku. Shemwadu Aku, meaning servant of the moon god. Before I give you my translation, Eridu is where the knowledge, Zu, of demons was born. Agaku meaning a plan to make Lord Zu into a god of water, as the offspring and father of tears, so the ancestors, the Apkalu, the fishmen, can create their foundation and build their empire.